Today I want to share with you 3 secrets why you want to work out less and skip cardio and HIIT workouts to get that lean and toned body that you actually desire. So before, when I started my journey, I saw that I just became skinnier and skinnier. I didn't grow any muscle mass, I didn't get any more definition on my body, I literally just became a stick. And that was not what I wanted to do. What I did back then was that I worked out every single day of the week. I did functional trainings, you've probably seen them around, where I was swinging the weights, I was doing very low volume and high repetitions, and I was jumping a lot and all of those things, as well as I was doing a lot of HIIT workouts. And yes, I had a really good cardiovascular system where I had a lot of endurance in my body. I could handle a long period of workout or a long workout session, but I wasn't really strong. And to look more toned and to look more lean and have more definition, I needed to become strong. I needed to have more muscle mass on my body. So I actually I was scrolling on my Instagram and I saw this girl that was really nicely shaped. She had a lot of muscle mass, but she was toned and she still looks feminine. And I was like, what is she doing that I'm not doing? So I kept looking through, and she obviously had some samples of her workout sessions. And I saw that she was doing a lot of heavy strength training. And I was like, oh, so I'm training in the gym and I'm doing my gym sessions, but my gym sessions do not look anything like her gym sessions. And I thought I was doing it right. But obviously, since she had the results that I wanted to have and I didn't have them, I had to go back to myself and rethink and be like, okay, maybe my approach is not actually the most efficient one. So I started to dig into this whole of heavy strength training. I started to research more. I started to look at other people's pages and what other people said about heavy strength training. And I was like, okay, maybe this is actually what I need to focus on. So I took a leap of faith. I hired a coach that helped me structure a workout program, which were very heavy strength training focused. We did a lot of volume. We took down the reps that I did and really focused on like compound movements. And in the beginning I was like, this is not really fun workouts. It's very repetitive. I'm not really gonna stick to this. This is not really what I want to do. And all of these false beliefs came up to me. And after I would say a month, I really started to see the change in my body, because I could see how the muscles really started to develop. Like they popped up muscles on places where I didn't even know I had muscles. Like literally my back, my arms, my abs, my legs, my bum, everything just started to grow. And that is when I was like, okay, this is actually working. This is actually moving me towards where I wanted to go. So what me and my coach back then did was that we really focused on bringing down the volume. So instead of doing like 15, 20 reps, a lot of jumping and stuff, we brought it down. Like we did fewer reps, but we increased the weights. So I could progressively overload my muscles. So that is what we want to do. And this is the secret one, why we don't want to do HIIT workouts or cardio workouts when we want to build muscle mass. Cardio workouts are really good for endurance, for your cardiovascular system, but it won't help you grow that muscle mass needed for you to see more definition, just because you cannot progressively overload your muscles. We want to progressively overload the muscles to be able to build them stronger and build them bigger. So we do that by lifting heavy weights. The second secret is to not train every single day. I used to train cardio 6 or 7 days a week, and that is not helping either. We want to bring it down, so we work out 3 to 5 sessions. I normally aim for 4 sessions for me and my clients, just because we need the time in between to rest and recover. The muscles need rest and recovery to be able to build themselves up because when we work out hard in the gym, when we lift heavy, we break the muscle fibers down, and then they need to build themselves up to become stronger. The third secret to see the change that you actually want is to train with enough intensity. So if we have a scale from 1 to 10, I always say that we should aim for an 8. When we are on an 8, on the scale from 1 to 10, then we know that we are challenging our bodies, we are challenging our muscles, but we are not pushing past our recovery threshold, what I say. So if we are on a 9 or a 10, we are really fatiguing our bodies. We would then need more recovery time to the next session to be able to perform at our best at the next session. If we're on an 8, then we are challenging our bodies, but we are not pushing them to its limits, so we will recover quicker and we can have another session closer in time, which allows us to target and hit the muscles more frequently, which will also help with the progressive overload. And if we then once again don't work out with enough intensity, if we're not pushing to the 8, if we are in 7 or lower, then we're not going to see the gains in the time frame that we want to. So an 8 is always good. So you can always think that you have 2 to 3 reps left in the tank after you finished your set, and that is a good aiming point. So doing these 3 secrets, changing these things up, got me the lean, the toned, and the body with a lot more definition on it, but it also completely changed the way I felt about myself, because now I finally could see how strong I felt, and I could see the results from my effort put into the gym, and I could even get comments from people around me being like, you look really healthy, or you look really strong, and you look really, really fit, which also like boosted me in how I felt. So now it wasn't just me putting in an effort in the gym without it really being noticeable for anyone else. Now people actually started to see it, I started to see it, and I definitely started to feel it. So hopefully this helps you on your journey as well.